Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. So if you love getting wrapped up in a good mystery or thriller, this video's for you. I've gone through Netflix, Tubi, and Prime Video to find some of the best mystery thrillers you can stream right now. These are the kind of movies that'll have you second-guessing everything and keep you hooked until the credits roll. Let's get into it. Number 10. Mirage. Mirage, directed by Oriol Paulo, is a gripping Spanish mystery thriller that blends emotional storytelling with an intriguing time travel concept. The film centers on Vera, a mother who discovers a way to communicate with the past during a strange electrical storm. When she saves a boy's life 25 years earlier, she unknowingly alters her present and loses her daughter in the process. What follows is a suspenseful, emotional journey as she tries to fix the timeline and get her daughter back. Adriana Ugarte gives a heartfelt performance as Vera, capturing both her confusion and determination. Her emotional depth brings a strong human core to the mind-bending story. The film's pacing is tight, revealing just enough at each step to keep viewers hooked while avoiding overcomplication. It's a puzzle that unfolds slowly but with satisfying payoffs. Critics have praised Mirage for its clever plot and emotional resonance. The blend of mystery, sci-fi, and drama sets it apart from typical thrillers. Director Oriol Paulo crafts suspense not only through twists but through deep personal stakes. It's a story about the cost of changing the past and what we're willing to sacrifice for those we love. In the end, Mirage is more than just a thriller. It's a story about love, fate, and regret. With a strong lead performance, clever writing, and emotional weight, it leaves a lasting impact. Number 9. I Care a Lot. I Care a Lot, directed by Jay Blakeson, is a bold and darkly satirical thriller that offers a fresh spin on crime and morality. It follows Marla Grayson, a cunning legal guardian who makes a fortune exploiting the elderly through the legal system. With her polished image and ruthless tactics, she seems unstoppable until she targets the wrong person. What unfolds is a twisted, fast-paced game of power, survival, and deception. Rosamund Pike delivers a powerhouse performance as Marla, playing the role with icy charm and razor-sharp precision. Her portrayal of an unapologetic anti-hero is both magnetic and unsettling, drawing viewers into a world where moral lines are constantly blurred. Isa Gonzalez, Peter Dinklage, and Diane Wiest round out the strong cast, each adding depth and tension to the story. Critics have praised the film for its stylish direction, sharp script, and biting social commentary. The pacing is tight, the twists keep coming, and the tone skillfully balances thriller and dark comedy. Director Jay Blakeson manages to make a bold statement about corruption, greed, and the flaws in the guardianship system, without ever losing sight of the film's entertainment value. Ultimately, I Care a Lot is a smart, stylish, and provocative thriller that challenges viewers to question what justice really looks like. With a fearless lead performance and a plot full of twists, it's a film that grabs your attention and doesn't let go. Number 8. The Next 3 Days. The Next 3 Days, directed by Paul Haggis, is a taut, emotionally driven thriller that explores the lengths one man will go to for love and justice. Starring Russell Crowe, Elizabeth Banks, and Liam Neeson, the film follows John Brennan, a college professor whose wife, Laura Banks, is wrongfully convicted of murder and sentenced to life in prison. When all legal avenues fail, John takes matters into his own hands, planning a daring escape for his wife within the next 3 days. The film's premise is deceptively simple, but what sets it apart is the emotional weight behind John's decision-making. Russell Crowe delivers a strong performance as a desperate man who is forced to push his moral boundaries for the sake of his family. His transformation from a mild-mannered professor to someone willing to break the law for a chance at freedom is compelling and believable. Critics have praised the film for its suspenseful pacing and emotional depth. Haggis's direction builds tension slowly but surely, using small details and quiet moments to emphasize the stakes of John's actions. The film is filled with nail-biting scenes that keep you on edge, yet it never loses sight of the human emotions driving the story. The Next 3 Days is more than just a heist film or a prison escape thriller. It's a story about love, sacrifice, and the difficult decisions we make when pushed to the limit. With strong performances and a well-crafted plot, this film delivers both heart-pounding suspense and emotional depth. Number 7. The Nile Hilton Incident. The Nile Hilton Incident, directed by Tariq Saleh, is a tense and gripping political crime thriller set against the backdrop of the 2011 Egyptian Revolution. The film follows Noureddin Fares, a corrupt but weary Cairo detective who is assigned to investigate the murder of a singer at the luxurious Nile Hilton Hotel. As Noureddin digs deeper into the case, he uncovers a web of corruption involving the wealthy elite and high-ranking officials, pushing him into dangerous territory where no one can be trusted. Fares delivers a standout performance as Noureddin, capturing the character's internal struggle between his desire for self-preservation and the growing realization that he may be on the wrong side of justice. His nuanced performance brings depth to a character who could have easily been a one-dimensional anti-hero. The supporting cast, including Mari Malek and Yasser Ali Maher, adds to the film's intensity, with their performances adding layers to the central investigation. In the end, The Nile Hilton Incident is a powerful and thought-provoking thriller that not only provides a compelling mystery, but also explores themes of corruption, morality, and personal responsibility. With its strong performances, gripping narrative, and timely social commentary, it's a film that stays with you long after the credits roll. Number 6. The Salvation. The Salvation, directed by Christian Levering, is a visually striking and intense Western that showcases the harsh, unforgiving nature of the American frontier. Set in the 1870s, the film follows John Mads Mikkelsen, a Danish immigrant who has sought peace and prosperity in the Wild West, only to find his life shattered by violence and betrayal. After his wife and son are killed by ruthless outlaws, John embarks on a vengeful journey that pits him against a corrupt landowner, Delarue, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, and a group of merciless criminals. The film's story is straightforward, but deeply impactful. John's quest for revenge is driven by love and grief, and Mads Mikkelsen gives a powerful performance that anchors the film. His portrayal of John as a man of few words but deep emotion brings a haunting, quiet strength to the role. The character's stoic resolve contrasts sharply with the brutality of his surroundings, making his emotional journey even more poignant. Critics have praised The Salvation for its gripping narrative and strong performances. Mikkelsen's ability to convey so much with little dialogue is captivating, and the film benefits from a strong supporting cast, including Eva Green, who plays Madeleine, a woman caught in the conflict. Her character provides emotional depth and complexity, balancing John's hard-edged revenge with moments of tenderness and humanity. The Salvation is a gripping and emotionally resonant Western that stands out for its strong performances, stunning visuals, and thoughtful exploration of revenge and justice. It's a brutal yet poetic film that will appeal to fans of the genre looking for a mature, character-driven story. If you enjoy Westerns that challenge the conventions of the genre while delivering emotional depth, The Salvation is definitely worth a watch. Number 5. The Body. The Body, directed by Oriol Paulo, is a Spanish thriller that masterfully combines suspense, mystery, and psychological intrigue. The film follows a detective named Jaime, Jose Coronado, who is tasked with investigating the disappearance of a woman's body from a morgue. The body of the woman, a wealthy businesswoman, has mysteriously vanished without a trace, sparking a case that leads to shocking revelations and unexpected twists. What sets The Body apart from other thrillers is its clever storytelling and the way it keeps viewers on edge throughout. From the moment the case begins, the film builds tension with every new lead, leaving the audience guessing at every turn. Oriol Paulo's direction ensures that the suspense is sustained, with each twist and turn pulling the audience deeper into a web of deceit, secrets, and lies. Jose Coronado gives a compelling performance as Jaime, a detective who is forced to confront not only a complex case, but also his own moral and emotional limits. The supporting cast, including Hugo Silva and Aura Garrido, adds layers of mystery and intrigue to the film. Their performances help elevate the story, making the characters feel real and multifaceted amidst the growing tension. The Body is a well-executed thriller that keeps viewers hooked from start to finish. It's a film that explores themes of deception, grief, and the lengths people will go to protect their secrets. With a sharp script, strong performances, and a plot full of surprises, it's a must-watch for fans of intelligent thrillers that deliver both in suspense and emotional depth. Number 4. Caliber. Caliber, directed by Matt Palmer, is a tense and morally complex British thriller that takes a deep dive into the consequences of a split-second decision. Set in the Scottish Highlands, the film follows two childhood friends, Vaughan Jack Lowden and Marcus McCann, who embark on a hunting trip that quickly spirals out of control. What begins as a weekend getaway turns into a nightmare after a tragic accident, setting off a chain of events that forces the characters to confront their own consciences and the dark side of human nature. Both Jack Lowden and Martin McCann deliver strong performances, with Lowden's portrayal of Vaughan standing out. Vaughan's internal struggle and desperation are portrayed with subtlety, making him a deeply sympathetic character despite his actions. McCann complements this with his portrayal of Marcus, whose growing paranoia adds layers of tension and complexity to the narrative. Ultimately, Caliber is a gripping and thought-provoking thriller that examines the consequences of a single, reckless choice. With excellent performances, a well-crafted plot, and a suspenseful atmosphere, it's a must-watch for anyone who enjoys intense, character-driven dramas with a moral edge. This is a film that stays with you long after it ends, leaving you questioning what you would do in the same situation. Number 3. No Country for Old Men. Directed by Joel and Ethan Coen, No Country for Old Men is a chilling and unforgettable crime thriller that explores fate, morality, and the relentless nature of violence. Based on Cormac McCarthy's novel, the film follows three central figures: Llewellyn Moss, played by Josh Brolin, a man who stumbles upon a drug deal gone wrong and takes a suitcase full of cash; Anton Chigurh, Javier Bardem, a merciless hitman; and Sheriff Ed Tom Bell, Tommy Lee Jones, a weary lawman trying to make sense of the madness around him. From the moment the film begins, it's clear that this is not your typical crime thriller. The Coens have crafted a tense, atmospheric film where the characters are constantly at the mercy of an unpredictable and chaotic world. Chigurh, in particular, stands out as one of the most menacing villains in modern cinema, with Bardem's haunting performance adding to the character's terrifying unpredictability. The film's pacing is deliberate, but every scene serves a purpose, building the tension to a breaking point. There's little to no music, which makes the silence feel deafening at times. Every moment of stillness feels pregnant with the threat of violence. It's a film where the suspense is as much about what's not happening as what is. Winning 4 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, Best Director, and Best Supporting Actor for Bardem, No Country for Old Men is a haunting exploration of a world where justice is elusive and fate seems random and cruel. If you're looking for a film that doesn't pull punches and leaves you with a lingering sense of unease, No Country for Old Men is a must-watch. It's a brutal, thought-provoking thriller that will stay with you long after the final scene. Number 2. Cell 211. Cell 211, directed by Daniel Monzon, is a gripping Spanish prison thriller that blends intense drama with sharp political and social commentary. The film opens with a simple premise. A rookie prison officer named Juan Oliver, played by Alberto Amen, visits his new workplace a day early and finds himself trapped inside when a violent prison riot breaks out. To survive, he must pose as an inmate, a risky gamble that quickly evolves into a battle for his identity, safety, and morality. The story unfolds entirely within the prison walls, turning the setting into a pressure cooker of tension, shifting loyalties, and psychological warfare. As Juan attempts to keep up his cover, he finds himself drawn into the inner workings of prison life, forming an uneasy relationship with the riot's unpredictable leader, Mala Madre, Luis Tosar. The film excels in exploring how quickly the lines between right and wrong can blur when survival is at stake, making the audience question what they would do in the same situation. Critics have praised Cell 211 for its taut script, raw performances, and unflinching realism. Luis Tosar is especially commanding as Mala Madre, delivering a complex portrayal of a man who is both feared and respected. His screen presence dominates every scene, but it's the dynamic between him and Juan that really drives the emotional weight of the film. Cell 211 is more than just a prison escape story. It's a character-driven thriller that asks big questions about identity, loyalty, and justice. With top-tier performances, powerful direction, and a story that grips you from the first minute, it's no surprise the film swept Spain's Goya Awards. Number 1. Gone Baby Gone. Gone Baby Gone, directed by Ben Affleck in his feature film debut, is a compelling mystery thriller that delves into the complexities of morality, justice, and personal responsibility. Set in the gritty neighborhoods of Boston, the film follows two private investigators, Patrick Kenzie, Casey Affleck, and Angie Gennaro, Michelle Monaghan, who are hired to find a missing little girl. What starts as a straightforward case soon spirals into a tangled web of lies, secret, deeply unsettling choices that challenge their sense of right and wrong. The story, based on the novel by Dennis Lehane, author of Mystic River, is a slow-burn thriller that doesn't rely on car chases or loud confrontations to deliver suspense. Instead, it leans on atmosphere, dialogue, and moral dilemmas. As the investigation deepens, the characters encounter a range of suspects and situations that test their values and emotional endurance. The film smartly balances mystery with character development, allowing the audience to feel the weight of every decision and revelation. Casey Affleck gives a nuanced, emotionally grounded performance as Patrick, portraying both determination and vulnerability as he confronts uncomfortable truths. Morgan Freeman and Ed Harris provide strong support, each representing different shades of law enforcement and justice. Michelle Monaghan adds depth to her role as Angie, helping to reflect the emotional toll the case takes on their partnership. The cast is excellent throughout, bringing authenticity and gravity to a difficult story. Gone Baby Gone stands out as a thoughtful and haunting crime drama that lingers long after the credits roll. It's a film that asks difficult questions and refuses to offer clean resolutions, making it both engaging and thought-provoking. For fans of complex mysteries with emotional depth and ethical... Well, this is it. Share your impressions in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to never miss a good movie again.